Well, we almost choked it in the second half, but then a 31-14 run helped us win the game. Here's the review. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Drew, better known as RockChalk01, and yesterday, whenever you're watching this, the 8th ranked Kansas Jayhawks were up in Elmont, New York, to take on the St. John's Red Storm in the Big 12 Big East battle, and KU won the game. They won the game 95-75 over the Red Storm. Now, fair warning, I'll talk about this in a later video, but I was not able to watch the game at all. I was in another location worrying about another KU team, and I will discuss that in another video on that. But was able to watch some highlights, and for the most part, besides the second half, about 8 minutes of the second half, KU looked good and started to look better. A lot of guys came out of their shells and did some good things for the Hawks. And now KU 6-1. Hopefully that winning streak continues as we go into conference play. But anyway, for those of you who do not know, I give positives and negatives about the game. I give a player the game and a player who needs to improve. So without further ado, let's jump into this shit. One big positive that has been improving since the last couple games has been KU's free throw percentage. KU in this game, for the entirety, shot 72% for the game from the stripe. Had a bit of a shaky first half from the line, only going 56%, but then KU backed it up in the second half, going 13 of 16, which is 81% from the line. KU also forcing St. John's to go to the stripe was probably a good thing because they didn't shoot as well either. They shot 62% from the line, so maybe fouling them was a good thing, but in retrospect, not so much. Overall, KU's shooting numbers were pretty okay. 49%, which I believe is the lowest it was this season from the field. 33% from three, and then the 72% from the line was there. Let's see. KU won the rebounding battle big. KU had 47 total rebounds to St. John's 29. Just defensively, KU, if you would have just counted KU's defensive rebounds to St. John's total rebounds, KU would have lost the rebounding battle by 1, 29-28. So, good thing we were grabbing the ball, also forcing a ton of turnovers. St. John's had 17 turnovers, and KU scored 16 off those turnovers. Points in the paint was another big factor. KU had 48 points in the paint to St. John's 24. Also, second chance points were big for KU in this victory. KU had 24 second chance points to St. John's 6. Fast break points, KU won that 21-14. KU had less turnovers as well, but that is not a positive in my mind. But yeah, so as we go into the negatives, big one here was the 3-point shooting percentages for us was shaky, only going 33% for the game, but 13 turnovers is a tough one. Because again, as I say, if you go play Big 12 basketball, you're going to have less than 10 turnovers to pretty much win a game. And that, for the most part, is correct. So this one, you kind of say you got lucky because having more turnovers than 10 can really hurt. So the 13 turnovers is a big, big blow. Also, KU's second half defense struggled guarding St. John's guys for most of the game. They shot 45% from the field in that half and 53% from three. So our perimeter defense is, when we get to the second half, is just god awful. And that ended up leading St. John's to shoot technically better than KU for most of the game, especially from the three. The three is the big difference, as St. John's ended up shooting 41% from beyond the arc. But the positives do outweigh the negatives in this game, so yeah, those are my positives and negatives. For the third straight game in a row, my player of the game is Christian Braun. A new career high for Christian: 31 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, and a block shot in 34 minutes of play. Wow. He was one of the guys I said that he really came out of his shell and has been playing great basketball since I believe the start of the ESPN Events Invitational. And yeah, he had some really nice plays. He actually shot the ball very, very well. Went 10 of 16 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, and 9 for 10 from the line. I said in the last review that if he shot roughly 5 threes a game, I'll be happy with it. 4, I'll take it. He went 50%. So, yeah, despite Christian having the game of his life at KU, there's still guys that I still want to take a really good look at as my players, like who could have been candidates for a player of the game. Ochai Agbaji is another one. 23 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 assist in 35 minutes of play. But also, David McCormick also came unglued in grabbing rebounds. He finally got his first double-double of the season. 15 points, 13 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and a block in 28 minutes, which I believe the minute total is also season high. So, yeah, David played out of his mind. Thank God he started grabbing rebounds. But unfortunately, someone upstaged him with his double-double, and it was Christian Braun. So Christian's my player of the game. My player who needs to improve. This one's a doozy because I could give this to almost anybody. There's 3 guys that didn't score, which was Joseph Yesufu, Bobby Pettiford, Mitch Lightfoot. 4, and KJ Adams. But they also didn't play very big minutes because, let's see. Yesufu played 8, Pettiford played 7, Mitch played 6, and KJ played 6. So, in this sake, I am going to give it to, yet again, Jalen Wilson. And mainly it's his scoring, because his scoring has sucked. 5 points and 9 rebounds in 16 minutes. He did not shoot the ball very well at all, and he's not been shooting the ball ever since he's returned. He's been terrible at it. I mean, look, 2 for 8 and 0 for 4 from 3 and 1 of 2 from the line, which, God, he is our worst free throw shooter on the team besides the walk-ons. I think they're probably better, but gosh, I feel bad because Jalen had the potential to be good this season, and he's basically, hurt his draft stock, hurt his reputation to kind of be decent in college basketball. And, there was talk that he could have been a first-round pick this season, and he's showing that that's not the case. So, yeah. So, anyway, my player of the game is Christian Braun. Player who needs to improve, Jalen Wilson. And that is going to do it for my review of KU versus St. John's. Again, the final score, Kansas 95, St. John's 75. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. We are now 29 away from my 100 subscriber goal by the end of the year. Also push that notification bell and tell your friends about these videos. And I should see you again for the next KU review, as KU will head to Kansas City for the Kansas City shootout, as KU will take on UTEP. So until then, have a good day. Never ever bring exotic dancers to the field house, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.